Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode, I think, 11 of Civilization 6. We are at war with Rome. They did declare war on me. It hasn't worked out too well for them because in the time it took them to declare war, I'd actually managed to go from crossbows and warriors with sticks to musketmen and field cannons, and we are absolutely decimating their legions as they try and send them forward. So I'm quite happy for them to keep sending units into the slaughter. I will keep killing them off for as long as they want to keep sending them my way. I'll keep giving promotions to my units where I can, especially when they don't really have much they can shoot at. Can't afford to promote that guy yet, but he will be the next one that gets a promotion. So we've got ourselves a couple more apostles because we are working on trying to flip China over to our religion completely. Now, the other good thing with China is China's kind of in the middle of America and Spain here as well. So if we can flip China, China should actually help us by spreading our religion for us, which would be great. Did we get the flip there? We did not. Let's move over here and try again. Obviously, there's a lot of religious pressure in there. We can't quite get it yet. There's a barbarian camp there that we'd kind of like to avoid. Let's go on to the next turn, because there's not much else we can do. Let's go back down here so we can see what Rome are up to. Always nice when they put units in the water. Makes them nice and easy to kill. So we shall deal with those. We still don't have enough to upgrade you, I don't think. We need 230. We're only slightly short, so we'll get it on the next turn. You will attack the one that's in the water, because that makes it a really easy kill. And we'll just... I should have hit it with the city first, actually, and finished it off with the cannon. Now, we shouldn't be too long before we get a great general, actually. We could probably afford to... oh, no, we can't. We're still a fair bit behind for getting one. But there is a possibility of getting one, let's put it that way. You are kind of not in a great spot, although... I think you're going to be alright. The barbarian camp's over there, so there's not too much to worry. Let's go and spread again with you. We did manage to drop Afroism on it. So all of these cities have Afroism. They do still have a few more up here. So we definitely need to get some apostles over. We could move forwards a little bit, but I'm not going to do that because then we'd be within range of their encampment, which can fire. We're not actually at war with... Geneva. At least we shouldn't be at war with Geneva. No, we're not at war with Geneva. I wonder what happens if you levy... I wonder what happens if you levy the military of a city-state and then you cease to be their suzerain. Do you still get control of their units until the 30 turns is over? Or do you just lose control of them instantly? Because if you lose control of them instantly, that would be very crappy if you'd already spent the money to hire them for the 30 turns. Let's keep going to Seoul there, just because I want the extra science. I think the fact that we're so far ahead on the tech tree has been a massive advantage to us in this campaign. The only thing that's really held us back was actually getting the strategic resources needed to build the better units. So we're actually in the modern era now. If we go ahead and look at the tech tree, we can build artillery now. Apparently China are in the modern era as well, though, so that's an interesting thing. So what do we want to go for next? You could get square rigging, go on to steam power, to show us where the coal is. Scientific theory would get us Oxford University. Let's start working in towards that. Unit needing orders. There's a Spanish missionary, so we're going to have to deal with the Spaniards. We could go and try and attack that missionary, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we're just going to go and try and flip more cities where we can. I do want to try and use this scout to find out where their other cities are. So I know how many more apostles I'm going to have to get out. And speaking of more apostles, let's go and buy some while we've got the faith to do so. Oh, no, that's it. We've run out of faith now. So we shall have to wait. Now, we could have possibly attacked that unit, but I think what we're going to do here is just basically fire at the encampment a few times. And we can now afford to upgrade you to a field cannon. And, yeah, we'll just keep scouting around with you. There's no barbarian camps anywhere that I can see. But we'll keep looking around. I still can't upgrade this guy because I don't have iron yet, so that's causing a little bit of a problem. See, look at this. He's got no ranged ability. He doesn't even have crossbows. So I'm not too sure why he suddenly decided he's going to start building building archers, because they're really not going to help him out here. But we'll try and weaken these units where we can. We'll get you to fire on the unit because you can continue to fire on the encampment. And what we'll do is we'll go around there with that musketman and use the musketman to pillage the encampment. And I think we can take Rome with just the field guns. I don't think we need to get the artillery straight away. I mean, we certainly could build some, but there is other stuff that I would like to get. A commercial hub would be nice. I do not disagree. Unfortunately, there's not really many good spots we can get unless we want to put it on that tile there. And I can't afford to buy the tile. So what else could we get in the meantime? We can get an aqueduct. I mean, an aqueduct would help a little bit. It wouldn't give you a lot of housing. We'll build the aqueduct here. The reason I'm willing to remove the farm is because we're losing a little bit of food, but it's not like we're growing anyway because we're over the housing cap. We could probably get a commercial hub here. Wow, if we were willing to get rid of that tile, we'd get +5. I'm willing to give up a little bit of food to get that +5, and then we can always get some farms and stuff around here. There's actually wheat. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's just out of range, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that wheat is just out of range of both of our cities, but that's a shame. You get a promotion. You get... well, we'll give you that one. Won't be all that useful. And we have our caravel. Let's take our caravel round and go and deal with those flipping barbarian units. And in fact, I might send you back now to go and deal with that camp, potentially. We'll have to try and sneak around Rome, just to make sure they don't get us. I'm actually surprised China hasn't tried to denounce me or warn me off spreading my religion to them, which I find quite intriguing. Oh, we do still have an apostle over here, so let's try and spread again. That's used up our last apostle charge. So we know they've got 9 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. There's going to be another one there. They've probably got some more over here as well that we can't see. I mean, if I've already... They've got 9 cities and I've got 5. So we've already got more than 50% of their cities, which means we are the dominant religion in China.
The 4 characteristics of humanism are curiosity, a free mind...
We could go in and get rid of the great scientist points and go in for great engineer points. They could be useful to us. Let's go for great engineer points for a while. I don't think there's anything else that I really want to switch. I probably should have switched to that one. Combat victories over units from earlier eras. Not too sure if that would work out better than the reduction to unit maintenance right now. That said, we don't really need the great general points anymore. The only reason I was trying to get that is that I thought having a great general would give me a bit of an advantage against Rome, but we don't really need that advantage anymore. I think we've also got enough faith left to buy another apostle now, so let's go for that. So yeah, we'll just try and see where we can send our explorer. Got another apostle here that we're going to need to get in at some point, and this one. And yeah, we're definitely going to go and hunt out those barbarian ships with you. So once again, they are moving in with units. So what we should do now is we should get we should get gold every time we kill one of these units. There's the XP. Yep, 11 gold. So we definitely want to keep that up. And you can keep firing at the encampment. Yeah, we definitely need to get rid of Rome now. And also, of course, getting rid of the encampment is going to make it more difficult for them to produce units. You've already had your upgrade, so let's start getting you over to the coast. And yeah, we'll start getting you over there. The city-state unit's in the way. Nothing unusual about that. That encampment's actually going down really quickly. I need to start moving the musketman in. He's willing to make peace already. We're going to refuse the deal. It's the second time he's declared war on me now, despite posing to be our friend. So, if that's the way he wants to play it. So we'll do this the other way around this time. We'll use the city bombardment first, if I can click on it. We'll use the city bombardment first. We'll finish it off with the field cannon, and that should give us gold again. And remember, it's 50% of their combat strength. So whatever a legion's combat strength is. So a legion's combat strength is 40, we get 20 gold. Nice. So you can continue to go and fire on the encampment. And we'll start to move this musketman in. We'll be able to take that encampment in a turn or two. You're going to get into the water. So the reason why they can embark over here is because we've got a harbour. So because we've got a harbour, if you actually embark from the harbour tile, it doesn't use all of your movement. So normally embarkation and de-embarkation uses all of your movement, but doing it via a harbour doesn't. We've got a promotion on this other apostle. I guess that one, religious spread, eliminates other religions in the target city. Not that there are any other religions in the Chinese cities that I've been able to see, but it should all help. And again, we'll continue looking for those barbarian ships. And we want to sort of move up with you guys. So we've got a little way to go here, because we need to sort of chop our way through all of the existing territory. But we should be able to get the rest of your cities. Again, you're kind of just sort of stuck now. So we'll just sort of move away where we can. You still keep moving with you, I suppose. We're a little bit trapped in here now, unless we can get some open borders. I might even just put them on auto-explore out of pure laziness. But let's keep trying to get up to, what is this, Kumasi. We'll try and get up there if we can. Sort of weave our way through where possible. Got another one to move in. So yeah, if we actually check the victory screen and look at religious victory, unmet player is leading. So it's not even Spain. So I wonder who that could be. That might be Arabia or somebody like that. Does it actually give us the breakdown? Religion. So yeah, we're fully converted China, but whoever this unmet player is, and again, I should learn, each civilization has a preference to the religion that they go for. I mean, that could be Scythia or somebody like that. I'm not exactly sure who. But yeah, it'd be interesting to actually know who that is. China aren't even on the board right now. And this player must be near Germany and the other unmet player. Actually, two unmet players. Unmet player and unmet player. So are there two players that I haven't met yet? Yeah, there are. So no, there are still 8, because I wasn't counting that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody's still in the game. So there's still 2 unmet players. I keep forgetting to count the one on the left-hand side, and I just count these ones. I keep forgetting that one. So everyone is still in the game. So when we got the message saying that a player had been eliminated, it must have been a city-state. So we're going to start to move in with this musketman. That'll allow me to move one tile closer with this field gun and take another shot at the encampment. I don't think that the musketman will be able to take it on this turn, so we're just going to fortify right there. We'll deal with it next time. Still got this caravel. We will get over there. Unit needs orders. It is our apostle. You can't quite get there. On to the next turn then. See, Rome can attack us with the district. They might do. Not convinced that they will. If this archer moves around to the south, we'll just attack it with this field cannon. There's a boost to colonialism. We have astronomy. So we'll take the 2 shots with this. We can't actually hit the Legion directly because the Legion is fortified in the encampment. The encampment counts like a city centre almost. So we actually have to do damage to the encampment itself. But what should happen now is if I move in, it should just kill off the Legion instantly. And that will actually automatically pillage the encampment as well. So that encampment will no longer be able to fire at us, and it will no longer be able to do other stuff. We can now also see that they've got at least 4 legions in the city. However, I'm not overly concerned about that. And start to move forwards with this field cannon. And we'll start moving these other ones up from the back as well. Actually, just move all the way forwards with you. We'll be able to upgrade that one on the next turn. So there is a plan. We'll keep moving this way. And of course the caravel. Right, here we go. So quadriremes we can basically wreck, is what it's telling us right here. Looks like China's having a few issues with these naval units. But that's fine as far as I'm concerned. So this scout, like I said, out of laziness now, you're just going to auto-explore because I can't be bothered. It'll probably get killed by barbarians in half a turn. Usually what happens. Yeah, I thought we had another apostle still up there. Oh, we do. I was going to say, I was sure I'd sent one up there. There's two of them, actually. Neither of you can go anywhere. You need to get up there, and on to the next turn we go. I mean, we've already fully flipped China. Like I said, the reason that we're doing this is that if China produces any missionaries, there will be our missionaries, and they'll be able to spread our religion. I'm a little bit concerned about this musketman, actually. He's taking a lot of damage. There will be no peace until Rome falls. It's you can shake your head all you want, dude. I mean, it's your own fault. Our musketman's actually surviving quite well here. Yeah, we're going to be attacked by these ships, but I really don't think they're going to be able to do a huge amount of damage. We've got a promotion already. That is another caravel, though. So pound for pound, it can hurt quite a bit. So I think we're going to retreat, leave ourselves some movement left, and take our promotion. More combat strength versus naval units. So now we're at full health and we do more damage. And you're going to keep moving up there towards those guys. Fine. You are going to continue to fortify, I think. Can I get any units around to potentially attack these guys? Not really. We can definitely go and take a shot at this legion. And in fact, if you move forwards one tile, you can probably reach him as well. I would prefer you to just stay fortified. And I don't want to go through the water, because that's like a stupid move, so we'll stay there. And yeah, we'll just keep spreading our religion up here. I'm not even sure if China have any holy sites or anything like that. I've not seen... Well, they've got the Oracle. So they must have holy sites. There's a holy site. So they do have the ability to produce missionaries. They've got another holy site there. There's another one there. Yeah, so they have got holy sites. So if they start producing any missionaries now, the only way they can get rid of my religion is to produce an Inquisitor. And they'd have to produce Inquisitors at one of their cities that doesn't already have Afroism. So they're kind of screwed. There we go, we've got Afroism in yet another city. And this is the weird thing, there aren't many instances, there aren't many occasions where you'd actually want to spread somebody else's religion. It can be used as a potential viable tactic to stop somebody else from getting a religious victory. There is definitely that to consider. This musketman is getting wrecked, he's going to have to back off. Or we need to find a way to... we can do this, actually. You can kill off that archer in a single shot. Which means you guys can move into this tile, and then you can... What, you can't reach? Oh, because you're in the woods. That's unfortunate. Just skip the turn, then. Yeah, you are a little bit too weak for my liking. I'm going to swap you with that field gun. That field gun can start firing at that legion. Legion is now gone. Let's move in with you. At least it'll give the city another target. You need to heal up for a turn or two. And then, yeah, we'll just start trying to move in with those field guns. We should be able to do it. So you've got some problems going on. You need some housing as well. But the reason I was doing stuff here is I wanted Ruhr Valley. But it's 83 turns to get that, which is absolutely ludicrous. We do not have the production to get that at all. The university would give us a housing slot, so let's go for that. We do have a few minor amenity problems. Hopefully we can get that sorted at some point. You can't get any further forwards. You can't get any further forwards either. There is Beijing. I was just going to say, where did the borders disappear to? I had that selected and I looked and I thought, hang on a minute, where is Beijing's borders? Why is my scout in there? But it's not. It's just because when you have a barbarian selected, when you have an apostle selected, the borders disappear, which is really, really random if you ask me. Let's go ahead and spread our religion to Beijing. Only took one attempt. And that is the end of China's borders. So wherever China's other cities are, they are not directly adjacent to these. So maybe we go and maybe we go down here and say hello to Valladolid? Valladolid. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know Spanish names. I'm terrible with European names. So where have those characters... Right, there's one down there. We can go and move towards you. Looks like China might still be trying to bombard it. You are going to move into position. And that is all I can do on this turn. So we are going to have to try and conclude this war, if it's at all possible in one video, next time around. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.